Just before 8:30 this evening, we received multiple 911 calls from different people who were driving down Stagecoach Road reporting that a large structure was on fire, and we also had reports from people as far as Greely reporting that they had heard a loud explosion. Firefighters who were training at the station in Greely confirmed that they also heard an explosion, which they thought was actually a vehicle hitting the building. Not long after, they got the PACE to come out here, and they had 3 structures burning on the property located at 1934 Stagecoach Road. 2 of the buildings were completely destroyed. So at this time, we've notified the Fire Marshal's office, we've notified the police arson unit, and they'll be coming down just as a standard procedure when we deal with explosions to determine what's happened here.
So it has been confirmed that it was an explosion?
Well, there's evidence that there was an explosion. We've got multiple witnesses reporting there was an explosion. However, we will have to determine that once the investigation begins, when the Fire Marshal's office arrives.
Was there anybody in the building?
We haven't had any reports of any injuries or casualties. Firefighters did do a perimeter search of the area around the buildings to ensure that there were no casualties. We haven't had any indication of that there was anybody living in the building at the time either. So basically we were just controlling the fire where it was, and also putting out some hot spots in the forest nearby, and at this time everything's under control.
Any idea what caused the fire or the explosion?
No, like I said, our investigator is on scene now, but he'll probably wait till daylight and the arrival of the fire marshal before we begin the investigation.
Can you tell us a little bit what the scene was like when the firefighters got here? We had one resident tell us that he smelled fertilizer, another one said that they saw, a bright flash of orange, for example.
Well, there is a barn on the property, there's a house on the property, and there's also some type of utility a garage. All 3 of them were involved in fire, so there's obviously all types of things that are burning in these buildings. As to where the fire started, again, we don't know yet. The investigation will hopefully give us those answers. And